Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders. Try to your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus, your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus, your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders, your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus.
What's up, everybody?
Your shoulders, try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus.
Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be streaming this evening. I think some super chats came in. Oh, no. None did. I don't even know. I think this is a bigger message. I think YouTube is just done with commentary channels. That's the only other thing I could think of. I think that may be the main message. Which, okay. You know, that's what I think maybe is what the bigger picture is here, is that they're just trying to say we don't want any kind of drama on our website. So what the hell is left then, YouTube, if that's what you're really trying to say? What's left? Corporate news and tech overviews? That's it? Like phone reviews? You know, I don't want to be a sellout, but maybe I will talk to Rumble as a backup. I'm not even kidding. Because that's mostly what I do is commentary, whether it be on corporations, whether it be on YouTubers, whether it be on whatever. That's the only other thing I could take away from this is YouTube is like, yeah, we are done with this content. We just don't want it. So, how could you just move on from that? Michael, that's stupid. Maybe I'll go on Odyssey too as well. It's not that I'm leaving. Nothing's changing on YouTube, but I'm not being melodramatic. I'm not pulling a quartering here, but why can't I be next? I've called out many people in a similar fashion billion times. If they're saying that kind of content is no longer welcome here, which is pretty loud and fucking clear what they're saying, what does that mean for me? So, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to send Odyssey an email over the weekend. Odyssey and Rumble. Why not? I'm not going to pull a Dave Rubin. I'm not going to change my political viewpoints. They ain't going to get me to do that. But if they want to give me another platform, I'll take it. I'm sure. I know I'll be fine, because the thing is too is my audience will follow me to a decent portion I would still take a hit without question, but a decent portion of my audience would go to another platform with me. Maybe it would take some time, but most would come back. But the only other thing I could think of, and I said this on Twitter, is maybe those tweets like that he apologized for, but nonetheless, the Ackman did say pretty bad things numerous times. I'm just being objective, and I'm cool with the Ackman, don't get me wrong, but I have to call a spade a spade. Maybe they came back and bit him in the ass. Even with an apology, those were a lot, and they were pretty fucking brutal, you know? And again, that's not me trying to throw him under the bus. I'm just saying that's the only other thing I could think of. You know what I mean? That is the only other thing I could think of. Yeah, Ackman is he showed that his channel got demonetized. I'll keep it real with you. I don't know why I wouldn't believe it, but I'm like, why would a partner at YouTube tell a YouTuber they're about to be demonetized? I'm like, really? And it wasn't that I was doubting Ackman. I just thought it was weird. Usually, like, you don't know that the next thing you'll just wake up in the morning and you'll see no $signs next to your videos and an email saying, farewell, it's been real. You're no longer eligible. Goodbye. So I was like, But no, they did. They guess, they were. I'm telling you, they're set. The only two, it's one of two things. Is either YouTube is sending a message that they don't want. They're looking down upon commentators on YouTube because it invokes too much drama. Even though, what is all comedy? All comedy is based on drama. Why do you think that comedians are controversial? You know? So you just want straightforward corporate content? So it's either like I said, the tweets came back to bite the Ackman in the ass, which sucks, but sometimes you got to pay he did do it multiple times. He did apologize for it. And again, I'm not trying to throw any shade at him. I'm just trying to be as objective as possible. Or YouTube's using him to make an example. Yes, I've had a stalker. Actually, a couple times. All right, so let me look up here. As a gay person, I'm disgusted. I'm sick and tired of corporations acting like they care about the LGBTQ community and literally at the same time allowing those kind of people on their platform, which I don't understand. During Pride Month, those are all tweets that were on multiple platforms of his. Those weren't screen caps. I don't get it. Thanks for the good content, man. Your vids and your birds always give me a good laugh, especially the new sounds. Much love, Rich. Thank you very much. And
try to relax your anus.
Justice for Kelly. I've been a fan of him for a couple of years. The situation makes me truly sad. Love you, Rich. Thank you very much. And the only thing I'll say in his defense now with those tweets are from 2017, right? And he apologized for him, and it's been a very public thing, I found out, for a very long time. Why now the punishment, YouTube? You could kind of say the same thing if you want, to be, again, completely objective, with Shane Dawson. That shit was on the platform. Why is he paying repercussions a decade later? I mean, there were some videos that were absolutely unacceptable, but it's been public. Those have been out there. Those are uploaded to I think every single weird ass video he made was uploaded to YouTube. Why a decade later, even though they really weren't okay, were they okay a decade ago, but not now? And I know standards change and what's acceptable and not acceptable changes, but you can't make the current rules apply to something that was said and done a decade ago. I don't know. I'm just so fucking, because that's what I'm saying. If that's the reason, they're like, oh shit, look what the Yak Man said. I mean, I know there's like a whole collage of what he said. Like, okay, yeah, it's pretty brutal. I get it. I'm not taking away from that. But when is the expiration date? And can that same, like, something... Dude, there were things I said even watching my older videos that I would never say now. Like people at the gym and stuff like that. I was like, oh, goddamn. But it wasn't that I was looking to, like, skirt around. It was just acceptable back then. Yeah, dude. The only, like, what I'm thinking too, Camelot, is go make sure you go watch Camelot's video on this whole subject too. It's fucking excellent. Is maybe they just want to send a message out to the commentary community, like, we're not fans of your content. Stop doing it. It's not what advertisers want. So what's left then? Like I said, I was just saying this like 5 minutes ago in the same stream. What's left then? Tech reviews and corporate news? That's it? And I know that some people argue, oh, then just do it for free. Dude, the people go where the money is. If there's no money in this and you can't... People need to be paid for their time, even if it's a passion project. I'm sure there's many people that work full-time jobs and do YouTube as a passion project, and part of the motivation is that they get paid. You take away the money, the motivation goes away. What the hell is going to be left on here? All you're going to have is phone reviews, tech reviews, and news, and that's it. Corporate news. God forbid it's independent news. Whoa. Heaven fucking forbid. What's left? That's what I really think it's about. Yeah, something that, let me make sure I'm not missing. So, yeah, Mayor, it's a slap in the face to that community, the LGBTQ community. And I said this too. It is speculation. It's based on absolutely nothing but just doing this for a long time. I think if Quantum TV wasn't black, there would have been a different outcome. There is a chance, a good chance. YouTube has done a lot for me. But I've been seeing this a long time, YouTube. And I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And I'm not a racist goddamn person. Do not anyone say that I'm a racist person. Don't dare say I'm a racist person. I'm not going to, like, lose my shit. I'm sure some people will troll and say you're racist. Okay, thank you. But I'm not, is my point. But I also look at things logically, and that is not saying it is the reason. It could have been the other reasons that I've said. But it's not an illogical thing to think of. I'm sorry. I hesitate saying it. No, don't ban anyone who says that. You know, I don't know. I know there's a lot of... Holy fuck. And you guys know damn well, for fucking years, I was making videos pro-LGBTQ against racist bullshit. So, I remember when, I think it was in California, they made gay marriage legal and people were complaining about it. And I made a video mocking people making fun of it. Somehow I involved Intro Guy and Peter North fucking Intro Guy in the ass. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but I was calling out people for being homophobic. Why Intro Guy was getting pounded in the ass by Peter North, I don't know. Come on, YouTube. I'm advertiser friendly, aren't I? But my point being is, I hope they weren't doing this to be politically correct, because if they were, this is a huge slap in the face still to the LGBTQ community. This guy wished death, harm. And it wasn't just one time. You can't just say, oh, maybe he really was hacked. Obviously, he wasn't. He was posting a video of someone at an LGBTQ rally getting the shit beat out of him. It's a 19-second clip just like showing someone getting beat up. So, okay, you didn't want to go after him, possibly. This is speculation, again, based on nothing. Because you don't want to seem like you're going after someone who's black. Well, you hurt the LGBTQ community in the process. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know. But it kind of annoyed me when people were, Rich, you were saying, what am I being careful of? What am I doing? You know? What did I say that was wrong? Having an opinion? You know? But think about it. That would be the stupidest thing if I was saying that from a racism perspective. Because here's the I know most people that I know are racist are also homophobic and transphobic. So it doesn't make any sense that I would call that card. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he wished physical horror multiple times on the LGBTQ community. How is that okay? How is that okay? Could you imagine? I said that on multiple occasions. It may not even be. Maybe they just don't want to seem like everyone's piling on the smaller YouTuber. That may just be, I don't know. Or like I said, it may just be as simple as nothing to do with what I just said. And YouTube's like, I'm tired of the drama community. You know? You know, and I hope that people understand that I am not a racist. I hate even having to say it because people who say they're not racist are the ones that are racist because they have to say it. Goddamn no, I'm not. But I would be lying to you if that thought didn't come through my head, and I think I owe you how I really think. You get what I'm saying? A 3 intro guy fart salute for the best Ackman done for us in the YouTube community. A 3 intro guy. I'm going to layer them. You're going to get 6.
Try to relax your anus.
You know, and I think something like that puts me in a tough spot. Because I know people are going to, in the future, oh, you said that, so that means you're racist. God, fuck you. But I've just seen people get in much bigger trouble for much less. I just don't understand. Someone needs to explain it to me. I would be happy to have, I would turn the comments off so there's no drama if a YouTube rep could come on and explain to me what happened. I would like to know as a creator so I could know what not to do in the future if there's some kind of new standard. Like, be transparent about what the hell happened. People may say I'm biting the hand that feeds me, but I'm not biting the hand. I just don't want to see the hand fall off. because the advertiser will feast on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about it this way. If YouTube's doing this for PR reasons, Quantum TV is not the person you want to have as the PR showcase, because he's insane. So once this all dies down, he's going to go back to his pretty much QAnon conspiracy theory shit. I'm sure it's going to slip onto YouTube and on his main channel because he can't help himself. Then, like, the New York Times is going to get a hold of it. Then the New York Times is going to do digging, and then they're going to find out he said that the LGBTQ community should be Pulse nightclub. He's going to find out all the other crazy shit, like Stop the FOMO is a Satanist and wants you to have butt sex with your dad while snorting coke. Then the New York Times is going to write an article and post YouTube videos saying YouTube was warned by multiple or major content creators that this guy was a super homophobic, transphobic, racist, posting violent things, wishing death. People were shot in the LGBTQ community. He was reported on by countless different content creators, and YouTube did nothing. Every single adpocalypse combined will only be a tenth of what will happen when that happens. You did not make the right choice here, YouTube. At all. Am I wrong? They're going to find out what happened. And like the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal are going to have a field day, because you know he's going to lose his mind again. You know he's going to start posting his crazy conspiracy theory shit, and this time it's going to be the journalists that get a hold of it. And the advertisers are going to flee like they have never fled before. But who am I? I'm just a fat fucking 40-year-old on the internet, huh? A 3-inch, so I got that one. What was Fighting Quantum 1 except Ackman off YouTube? Dude, I don't know. But I hope to God it's not the reason that I heavily speculated. Because like I said, it's only a matter of time until Captain Bipolar Tickled has another conspiracy theory meltdown. And this time, like I said, a major news publication is going to pick it up, and advertisers are going to freak out more than ever, especially when they find out that everyone warned YouTube about this guy and they still did nothing, actually sided with him and against the people warning about him. Do you know how bad the optics on that will look if major publications get a hold of it? Could you imagine? That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be abrasive. This is a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for birds to have breasts. I don't know what the fuck that had to do with anything. So yes, I'm going to talk to Rumble. I'm going to talk to Odyssey. My Twitch is still partnered. Thank fuck. I just checked that yesterday. If I started streaming on there tomorrow, I would get paid. Not doing that. Don't worry yet. You know. Justice for Kelly. I've been a fan of him for a couple years. The situation makes me truly sad. It just... I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but something is up. I answered that one. I went into a 30-minute ramble about that one. I will follow you wherever you go, Rich. Love your content and all the chicken, horse, and farts. Give us a fart in stereo. Absolutely. Jank Jaws, I will just repeat shortly once again. If it is found out by a major publication, because Quantum TV is going to have another nervous breakdown where, Jewish paragliders went into his room and tried to make him gay. It's going to get fucking picked up by major publications, and they're going to find out how hard YouTube failed with this, and every fucking advertiser will leave. Not just it'll like I said, it'll make the 2017 adpocalypse seem like a walk in the fucking park. That's just And why would I say a racist comment to defend another marginalized community? So there's that. It would make no sense. It's not coming from a racist perspective because I am not fucking racist. But it has to be said because it just doesn't make sense. I have to put everything out there that I'm thinking. They admitted to flagging. Oh, I believe they're behind it, but there's something. Yeah, Neil, I know I've missed a lot of super chats, and it's not me just being on a stoned ramble. It's just there was a lot to say. Yeah, the quartering did it. Oh, we should watch that. I'm interested. Trying to White Knight to save Ackman. He's just trying to cash in on the hype. I don't know if it's just that, though. I think, he had to, if he didn't say anything even at, this crescendo, it would just be too painfully obvious. So I don't know if it's necessarily to cash in. I'm glad he's talking about it, though. You know what? Godspeed to him. Oh shit! They read it natively on M2 King of Weebs. That I'm actually really interested in. Maybe it's time I buy, because like I said, there's some projects that, the Elden Ring project I have coming up, my editor, just as talented as he is, the only way to really get what I want done is it has to be in my brain, especially because I'm not a screenwriter. So the only way I could make stuff is by editing it. So I need something where I could handle 4K HDR footage with no fucking lag, This is Ronto Scrag Star Wars bullshit. Someone at YouTube has an axe to grind with Actman. Otherwise, they'd be taking critical down in YouTube. Yeah. That's the other one I was thinking that is actually a much more practical conspiracy theory. I will be the first to admit that. Is someone saw all of his awful tweets, even though he did apologize for them. He did say quite a bit multiple times. I've seen what the Ackman has said and said, nah. No. It's not that I have any ill will against the Ackman. I'm just keeping it real with you. I think YouTube needs to stop relying on automatic robots but someone had to manually step in at some point. Someone agreed with what the robots did. They have to come forward and make it. If they don't say anything about this, it's going to be disastrous. It'll be worse than even if they have a bad take, it'll be better than having no take. Thanks for the follow on Twitter, Iconic Porcelain Chicken King. You're very welcome, Zach Hudson. You're very, very welcome. YouTube defends a lot of bad eggs. The beauty commentary community went through this with James Charles, who is an admitted predator. I've noticed that. And Dana, I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to fucking say it again. because I'm already probably on a lot of shit lists for speaking my mind. YouTube takes another L, but I'm just shocked. I don't understand. I don't. I've given my speculation. That's all I can fucking do. Be careful, bro. I'm worried for everyone, including myself, covering this. Augie, like I just said, I'll go to Twitch. It is what it is. What am I going to do? I've said what I've said. I can't take it back now. If there's some kind of punishment for that, I don't really think, I don't know how I broke any guidelines, and there is. Maybe, like I said before, they're making an example of the commentary community. It's just not about right or wrong. They're just sick of our shit, which I wouldn't surprise me. Hey, and it is what it is. I'll go commentate somewhere else. You know? Did you see that Quartering made a video on the Ackman? Also, Wings made the New York Times. Oh my God, I didn't talk about that today. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Next on YouTube, paint dry ASMR, essentially. I make videos for fun and don't even monetize videos. I miss YouTube since 2005, 2009. I would say like early 2010s YouTube was peak. Before that, it was a little rough still. I wish I knew what was going on. How the hell there's so many fucking people here? Holy shit. All right, yeah, let me put on slow mode. Holy fuck. Oh, this video has limited ads. I'm talking. That's amazing. Oh, boy. That's interesting. That is interesting. Oh, my God. Susan pounded my hairy Indian gorilla ass, and I went and blew a rocket-fueled log into her face. Logs in Susan's face. That is... Well, that is fucking horrifying. Fish, thank you. I don't know. We'll find out. I would say 90%, even before all this, so I'm not really thinking there's any conspiracy. I would say 90% of my streams are always limited ads. Understandably so, too. I talk about a lot of, hate to paraphrase the Quartering here, but it is true, spicy shit. Let me see if I go see the super chats I missed here because I refreshed. Who cares? Move on already. Stop being racist. Yeah, okay, dude. As a fan of Ackman, it sucks so much. Yes, it does. I check Optimus' latest vid about Ackman. Okay. Yes, we'll do that right now. Yes, my video is on him -1. Let me look. That's the only one. Yep. I don't think they're going to kick EDP 445 off again, I assure you. They just don't know yet. That's all it is. I have to be objective here and not, you know, I really think that's all it is. Angry Joe just tweeted about, holy shit. I feel all right, skip it a bop and dot up. Let's get into it. Holy fuck. So let's go to Twitter first. And what was the... Let me see what Angry Joe said. Yeah, Angry Joe, here. Oh my God. Hold on. Come on. GH5. All right. And why are you not showing? There we go. Bro, what the fuck? This is not right. What justification do they have? Is Quantum's channel now demonetized as well? How did this happen? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Unless YouTube's just, like I'm saying, they're making it. What I really think the most logical one is, not my other take, is that we're tired of the commentary shit. It causes too much drama. We don't want the drama. It's a liability. Advertisers are not fans of it. Like, yeah, the Actman was in the right. Just go away, though. Go somewhere else. You're not profitable enough for us. You're welcome, Joel's Journey. I know it's not a reflection on all of you, Kyle. I know it's not a reflection on all of you. YouTube got so butthurt that Optimus ratioed them on Twitter. What? That random dude. And that's the thing is, like, you know, if it's because they don't want to have the bad press of taking him down because of his race, look at, they're hurting a whole other marginalized community. He hates them. He wants them dead, Quantum TV. Really? The new merch, that's another thing we gotta figure out. Alright, so let's see what happened. Open this up. Alright, so let's go to, I was about to go to Optimus. I don't know, man. Like I said to you, I used to be like, nah, I don't want to be on, I was about to say I don't want to be on Grindr. I meant to say Rumble. I don't want to be on Rumble. You know, but why not? Why not? I'm happy that my partner program is still valid on Twitch. You know, because this is definitely, whether they realize it or not, sending a message. You know, it's absolutely sending a message. YouTube botched the situation. Is this it right here? I'm going to talk to Odyssey again, too.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the update to the Actman and Quantum TV situation. Now, this is a pretty unfortunate update, man. It's actually kind of worrying
Holy
to
shit,
see
that's
not
pretty
only the
amazing,
state
King
that
of Weeps.
YouTube is in as a website, but to see just how creators can get treated on this platform, even if they really didn't even do anything wrong. Everything about this situation...
They took a play out of Twitch's book with, we still don't know the fucking reason that, Dr. Disrespect got kicked off of there. Couldn't it have been something that Twitch was in the right about? Because why would it be talked about behind closed doors and neither party could talk about it? Like, if Twitch was in the right, why wouldn't they talk about it? Sets a precedent. You don't have to be in the right. We could just, it's our website. Time for you to go. By shutting down Actman, YouTube is condoning all the hate speech while trying to avoid the race and Quantum. I don't know if it's that. I'm actually, if I had to pick between the two like conspiracy theories I made up, it might be that they're like, look, we're tired of the commentary. You are a liability, the commentary community, to this platform. Every time you talk about drama, you are always a hair trigger away from making one of our advertisers freak out. Maybe that's what they were really trying to say. Yeah, they settled out of court. More than likely, it was something that Twitch does not make them look good. I don't know, like, and the thing is, like I said, Shoryuken, he is a ticking time bomb. He's going to say something. New York Times is going to get a hold of it, or someone like them, and it's going to be the biggest apocalypse this website has ever seen.
Situation is unfortunate, and I feel like most of you have probably heard about it at this point, so just to give you guys a quick refresher if you don't know what's going on, two YouTubers by the name of The Act Man and Quantum TV have had a little bit of a beef for the last few months because of, well, a lot of different things. Quantum TV has been accused of copyright abuse by taking down people's videos that are critical of him. He's been accused of saying things that are against community guidelines and breaking like 6 or 7 different rules on YouTube, including ban evading, and it's boiled up into getting into this massive drama between the two where the Act Man has made several videos covering this situation, and they've all been pretty good. In fact, just like last week, we reacted to the recent video live. It was like an hour long that the Act Man made, and I gotta say, the videos have been pretty good. I've been a fan of the Act Man for years at this point, so it didn't really take me by surprise.
Yeah, Andrew, I don't know what the hell is going on.
That he had good content.
I'm sure there's some super chats that have been missed. You have to realize it was like a tsunami at once. I will try to get to them.
Surrounding this entire situation,
yeah, I'll watch that too.
Unfortunately, there are some pretty shocking updates in this situation, and they are not in favor of Act Man, unfortunately. I think that most people who were...
I mean, I thought the absolute worst case scenario is that, all right, Quantum TV stays in his lane, and everyone else stays in their lane, and that's it. I never thought this would have been the outcome. Yeah, he's still like my old vids, except he actually gets views on his. And all it is commentary and comedy, if it comes down to it. Why do you think I was so pissed off at the whole Will Smith slap thing? Comedy is under attack. No one can be offended anymore. That's another precedent that's being set right now. Well, not only that, you could say terrible things about the LGBTQ community and over again, and that's perfectly fine. Comedy is, and you can't make any, it has to be all inclusive. It has to be a safe space. Everyone has to feel good, because that's where they think the fucking money is, and it's just not possible. But they're trying their damnedest to make it possible. Why do you think I'm actually going to talk to Rumble now?
We're kind of siding with the free speech on YouTube, with the ability to make content without being copyright claimed falsely and things like that. They were kind of on Act Man's side, but YouTube has continued to take Quantum TV's side in this entire thing, and unfortunately there's been some pretty massive things that have happened in the last 24 hours regarding this. So to introduce this entire thing, I want to provide you guys with the biggest update of them all here.
Really? During his stream, Ackman said he was going through other channels on YouTube. Possibly whoever let Quantum TV off is covering his tracks by ending. So instead of losing their job because they let... Dude, please send me that on Twitter. I beg you. I don't want to fucking lose and go totally off pace right now. I beg you. I do. Hey, you just give me money. Could you do me another favor? I feel bad. Holy shit. Dude, I knew something was up. This isn't normal. YouTube has done way more for people who've done way less. Could you imagine destroying someone's life and career because you fucked up and don't want to be held accountable for it? If that's true, this is alleged at this point. Oh my God. Yeah, and look how awful this looks for them. Look at what makes it look like they're standing with. Shuttering Ackman and not Quantum during Pride Month, a terribly shameful state. The CEO has to come out and say something. This is that extreme. This is like extinction level event shit for YouTube. 99% chance it'll be fine. But this could be one of the most damaging things ever for them that has come across their plate in a very long time, if not ever. Worse than PewDiePie. Not that Ackman's channel or my channel are anywhere near the size of PewDiePie's even at the time. But you sided with a bigot for, at best, because someone made a mistake and rather throw a YouTuber under the bus. And like, do you think that anyone in the community was going to let this just like, oh yeah, an entire YouTuber with 1 million+ subs entire career was just destroyed because we called out a guy who wanted to see other people shot dead? Yeah, we're just, oh wow, look. Hey, let me do another Steam Deck review instead. Come on. Like, you think it was just going to go away? Yeah, like Steven Crowder got his ship sued something. Like, that's the thing. Steven Crowder is definitely a fucking racist and a homophobe. I've heard shit out of his own mouth. Do not try to convince me otherwise. He's still here, but the Ackman, no, someone absolutely, they fucked up. That actually makes the most sense, even beyond my stupid conspiracy theory. Someone fucked up, their ass is on the line, and they're trying to make it like, it's like Quantum TV's like mimic tier from Elden Ring is at working at fucking YouTube. I'm gonna have to shit. The only way to hurt YouTube bottom line is by start canceling YouTube premiums, then they will speak. But that may happen, Cyber Taurus. Thanks, Rich, for your continued awesome content. Thank you very much. And commentary, and the birds, long live Ackman. I'm sure in the end his channel will be okay, but I need to know how these circumstances came about, because this is not normal. I don't think anybody... That's why I was bringing out all these fucking conspiracy theories, because anyone with common sense, with the evidence that was put forth, it's, you don't have to be a rocket science to know what the outcome should have been.
Dark Age of YouTube was just taken down from YouTube. I'm rattled, and it says the content was removed due to a violation of community guidelines. Now, if you know anything about the Ackman and his content, I think we can all agree that he's pretty much never really crossing the line, right? Like, in terms of...
The fact that they said, like, after it was reported, they made the judgment call that Quantum TV did nothing wrong, even with the painfully obvious evidence that was out there. So instead of being like, yeah, we fucked up, which probably would have maybe led to some sort of discipline at YouTube, they like doubled down and just said, no, we were right, to the point that we could actually take away the Ackman's monetization. No, it won't get her. That's not true. Spider Sammy. Justice for Ackman is top trending in multiple countries on Twitter. What the hell is going to happen with YouTube over the next few days, man? This is insane.
what he's doing with like this video in specific.
Thank God I have a Twitch partnership.
I think we can all agree, especially if you've seen the video, that this did not violate community guidelines, especially for the reasons that YouTube has claimed that it violated the community guidelines. So a pretty big problem, really, on YouTube is not only just false claiming, but being falsely accused of different things. It can even be as simple as being demonetized. I've been demonetized for making terrorist threats, which obviously has never once happened on my YouTube channel. I've been age restricted on content for literally no reason and been given no explanation. These kinds of things happen, right? So when I saw this, I was convinced that there would be hopefully a quick resolution to the situation, but unfortunately that is absolutely not what happened, and we saw, well, quite the opposite in all reality. So apparently the video was taken down because of nudity and sexual content. The only
Someone knocking on my door?
explanation is that the cucumber jokes were considered sexually explicit. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think poorly photoshopping a cucumber into someone's mouth is a sex act, LMAO. Well, not only that, but if that were the case, I thought YouTube would just like hit the video with limited ads or something like that. I don't think that that's even close, remotely close.
Yeah, I think that's the general consensus on him, Albatrace.
To warranting a full takedown of the video for community guidelines. Like, there's actual softcore porn shit that gets uploaded to YouTube every day.
Yes, there is literally a video. You do not see penis or ass, but there is literally a video of a guy and his boyfriend where they have giant dildos and his erect cock, and they're trying to see if the one boyfriend who has like a wall in front of him and his ass up in the air, if he could tell the difference between a throbbing cock or a dildo. But a poorly photoshopped cucumber way over the line. You got to shut that down. Said not a fucking soul ever. Don't believe me? Look it up.
And there's literally no problems with these videos on YouTube's part. I don't even know if they demonetize content like this sometimes. I mean, you see some of these family channels out here, man. But yet, photoshopping cucumbers in someone's mouth is deeming a violation of community guidelines. I don't know about that. I think that's completely ridiculous, and I feel like YouTube really dropped the ball here. I don't really see any situation in which you can really look at this and be like, yeah.
I mean, I know this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, but just because this situation is so insane, you never know. Does Quantum have someone that works at YouTube? Maybe that's why he's this much of a dick. That he knows if shit really hits the fan, he always has that parachute that he could pull that's called a phone call. I don't know. I know that's ridiculous. I have nothing to back that up either. Yeah, I don't get it. Wrestling fanboy. Think of all the time and work Appman put in that video and gathering info for YouTube, and they spit in his face and cut him off. Very demoralizing. It didn't make them look good. But doing what they're doing now is going to make it much fucking worse. Paul. Yes.
YouTube got this one right. YouTube did what exactly they should have done, right? Because this is just so far over the line of what should have been done. You would think that YouTube would be able to immediately jump on this and fix the situation and whatnot, but absolutely not. That is not what happened. It actually gets...
I bet you there's people at YouTube, though, that are like, they know it's like, what happened? They have to know. Like, this has to have gone to upper management there. You don't get a 1 million plus sub YouTuber who gets like 1 to 2 million views per video. Just get demonetized and not have it reach like even Susan's desk. It would make no sense if that was the case. I don't have anything funny to say, but could you play the cheer sound effect anyway? Yes.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Support him on Twitch. I know he's on Twitch, right? But I have nothing. It's not like I'm going to get anything out of it. I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to sell anything. I'm not on Twitch yet. Nothing. Look, man, I know it's a slim chance there's no chance that anything's going to happen to me, but it's there, and I'm glad I've never gotten rid of my partnership there because you don't fucking know. It's why I'm going to talk to Rumble. It's why I'm going to talk to Odyssey. I know they talked to me a while back. Why not? People think I'm whatever wing because of that. They could eat my winged ass. Why am I... Who took an L? Why is this about winning or losing? You like, if that's what it's about to you, then congratulations, man. You know? Like, you could go look in the mirror and hope your penis got bigger because of it. Hope it did. It's not about that, though. If you don't get the bigger picture with this, then I'm not going to explain it to you. Hopefully you're trolling. With people like Quantum ADP, people want to see what the buzz is about and turn it, brings traffic to the site, and puts cash in their pockets. Maybe that's it. I mean, look, dude, I can't, if it was anyone else but Logan Paul. Could you imagine if a smaller YouTuber did what he did and showed a body hanging in the suicide woods in Japan? They wouldn't be back on the platform. It wouldn't just be modded. They would have been permanently banned. So, and guess what? Breaking news. He's not black. So look, I'm equal opportunity. Could you imagine? Even me. Imagine I did something like that. My channel would have been gone. And not only that would have been gone, I probably would have, like other platforms would have saw that and not allowed me on there. Like I would have lost my Twitch partnership and everything. You know? Can I get 20 intro guy farts and I'll turn my volume up all the way? Yes, but I have to do warning music for 15 seconds first. With birds. What do you mean someone messed up with Quantum TV? You mean JHD like a union? Yes, Albatross, I can do that after the farts. All right.
Try to relax your anus.
Fuck birds. Fuck birds. And yes, Albatross.
Now my Why am I still getting paid?
Jesus, okay. All right, this is getting out of fucking control. Yes, Venus, this is like the worst fail at the worst time for YouTube. Like, they couldn't have failed any harder. That was some glorious yes, it was flatulence. I had to find your YouTube live. Well, it's definitely, YouTube said he got the notifications. That's for shit sure, because there's almost 2,700 people here. So let's continue this video. That sounded like a well-oiled ass.
It's worse. 2 other videos of mine were just demonetized and age restricted. These happened in the span of 1 minute from each other, all 3 videos in the span of 1 hour. Quantum is false flagging my channel right now. The appeal for the dark age of YouTube was rejected within 30 minutes. Maybe someone at YouTube really has it out for me or something. Now, one thing I want to point out about this video, the dark age of YouTube that got taken down, is YouTube quite literally could not have appealed this correctly. Now, assuming that most of us agree that if your video is flagged and you appeal it to YouTube, that in order to do a full review, they should have to watch the video in its
watch it in its entirety and not, like, I don't know, have a discussion about it.
entirety. If you hold them to that standard, then YouTube quite literally did not meet that. This video, from my recollection, was like 56 minutes long, which obviously, if the appeal was rejected within 30 minutes, that is actual concrete proof that whoever at YouTube reviewed this video did not watch it in its entirety, which when we're talking about a video being removed for community guidelines,
Watch me find out, like, Actman has, like, not Actman, but Quantum TV has, like, a brother or something that works there. Could you fucking imagine? It wouldn't, with this whole fucking narrative, though, it wouldn't surprise me. That would be like the cherry on the tickled shit sundae.
something that serious, I think that you should have the right to have your video watched in its entirety to really make sure that it's not actually violating community guidelines. I don't think that that's a stretch, right? So YouTube literally didn't even watch the full video during the appeal to even review it in the first place. At this point, I'm really not convinced YouTube's going to fix the situation at all, because that's just absolutely ridiculous. And obviously, it's quite suspicious that during this entire thing, as YouTube takes this video down for community guidelines, that you then see two other videos get hit with these types of moves from YouTube too, literally 1 minute within one another, right?
And mine within like an hour, my video on the Tickled Man got limited ads.
And just to throw this in here too, another YouTuber involved in this situation by the name of Review Tech USA.
Oh, hey, that would be me.
Assuming most of you know who this is as well. While the Actman's video was being mass flagged, or his videos, I should say, were being mass flagged, Rich from Review Tech's video, a stream highlight talking about the entire thing, was randomly hit with limited ads. So the video was completely demonetized, basically, because limited ads really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. You'll make like $2 over like 20 years. Actman proves that Quantum TV... Oh, it's... Yes, I could... Let me do the blubbering first. Hold on. That's really annoying, but kind of fun at the same time. Actman proves that Quantum TV is benefiting. YouTube better sweep this under the carpet. I don't care about copyright, bigotry, or harassment. He showed how Quantum TV tricked YouTube, and they... Maybe... Dude, who the hell knows? I would believe anything. Savvy19, thank you very much for the super chat. Like, we'll find out, like, Quantum TV is like Susan Wojcicki's adopted son or something like that. I'm just kidding, but who the... I know, who know... This whole thing is like the worst fiction ever. What you said is the equivalent of a kid saying that their dad works at Call of Duty after they get teabagged in a game. But I know. But, dude, everything else is pretty much like that with this story anyway. This whole drama is like something that like an edgy 6th grader would write, but it's all real. So why the fuck not? Yeah, well... Fans are going the same route. Rich will just be on Twitch, streaming all fucking day with the birds and their breasts. Might be going to Twitch, boys. But probably not. Like, such a damn shame. The Actman seemed... It's not over for him. I'm sure it'll be worked out, but man, is YouTube going to go through the ringer first. You know what I mean? He's also on Twitch, too. I'm sure he'll just, you know, live stream and wear 3-piece suits. Because he's the act attorney. I have to burp. I got another one. This is the content that people come here for, Susan. Let's continue. Can you equalize why my soundboard's that much louder? I could fix that, actually. Let me hit the applause again and take a look. Check, 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 check. Dude, if anything, according to my levels, my voice is actually a little louder than my soundboard. Do you think it's due to him calling out YouTube employees by name? Did he? I don't think he did. I don't think so. He talked about like public figure employees that were in YouTube videos. Sounds like YouTube is pushing people to other platforms while they embrace. I don't understand it, and they're protecting a guy who hates the exact people that are being represented this month. Think about that. He did call him out, but maybe that was it. I don't know. They have to say something, though, because this is out of control. Has the Ackman ever had a strike on his channel before? I don't think so. Jeff, thank you very much.
Coincidentally, right at the same time that all the rest of this was happening. So it obviously looks like in this instance that it was a targeted campaign.
Oh my God, he is probably humping his. He is probably wearing his fucking Deadpool mask, air humping right now.
I am thoroughly tickled.
You enjoy that, Quantum?
I am thoroughly tickled.
That's you.
I am thoroughly tickled.
You're a fucking douche.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Please don't.
Not even particularly by someone not at YouTube, but even if it could have been somebody within YouTube or something like that, this is still very suspicious because these are two completely different creators, and for them both to be getting hit like this at the same time is
close to the same time, but yeah.
Definitely suspicious. Now, I went back and I looked at my videos talking about this subject and even the stream highlight for channel members and everything to see if anything was really done to these videos or these clips, and nothing has happened to my content quite yet. If there is any update on that, I will keep you guys posted over on Twitter. So I guess it's not going full out in terms of reporting and spamming people's content in general who's made this, but unfortunately, the Ackman seems pretty defeated in this situation from the tweets that I've seen. I'm going to go ahead and read the follow-ups to this entire thing here. So, I don't know if the channel will be mysteriously taken down in the near future, but if it does, it's been an honor making content for you all these years. This is the Ackman signing out. Now, it seems like the Ackman is kind of more or less worried about his channel being taken.
You could have some farts. Here are your farts. My apologies.
Wow.
Down because obviously, if you didn't know, if you get enough community guidelines violations, YouTube will terminate your account. Honestly, I don't think this is going to happen personally. I at least really hope that this doesn't happen because this would be, number one, a very unjustified takedown of a channel. Number two, it would be taking someone down who's actively trying to better the platform, which is really not even in YouTube's best interest anyway. And number three, it would set a terrible precedent for copyright features and
yeah, I cannot wait to find out what, because it wasn't a good reason. Someone was trying to cover their, something bad happened for this to happen with this outcome. Multiple DSP laps with Quantum TV on screen. I'll give you the multiple DSP laps. No, his channel's not deleted. Yeah, we're going to watch that too, Bradley.
Overall abilities on this platform for pretty much all creators anyway. The way this situation has shaken out, basically, if someone doesn't like the opinion that you share, they can copyright strike your video, and then on top of that, not only will YouTube side with them, they'll then take down your response videos for community guidelines. I think you all can obviously see the problem with that kind of precedent being set on YouTube. This is absolutely ridiculous. The Actman then posted recently in the last couple hours, which early in the morning, by the way, so you may or may not have already seen this, but the Actman posted a longer update that I wanted to read off here to kind of recap the whole situation and end this video. So, after having some time to think, I don't believe Quantum TV is behind the recent removal of my video and demonetization of other videos. Nobody deserves to be condemned under false charges, even Quantum. I stand by every other accusation I've levied against him and firmly believe he needs to be removed from the platform. Although I risk my
Didn't people I heard say that they were in his Discord though, and they were actively trying to do this shit? I don't know if I have my hairy ass. I can give you.
Spread your cheeks and spread your cheeks and spread your cheeks, spread your cheeks, go to town.
Channel in my life's work of the last 7 years by saying this. It is not Quantum that's the problem. There is severe corruption happening at YouTube. That is my firm belief. I could not live with myself if I did not speak my truth on the matter. This is a gut feeling I have. My brother was doxxed during all of this and harassed by a mysterious phone number claiming to be Quantum but was not him. I continue to put my family in jeopardy by fighting for the justice that I believe in, and I cannot do that anymore. Today I will post what may likely be my last video on YouTube before I am removed. Whether I am banned or not, I must take a break from YouTube. I've had time to reevaluate my priorities in life. I've spent the last 7 years working on the Actman. I think it's time I worked on Kelly and Kelly's family. I hope there's a channel to come back to, but if there is not, then at the very least I will have had the chance to say goodbye. Please carry the torch of revolution in my absence. Continue fighting for a better YouTube. Copyright abuse must not be tolerated. Hate speech must not be tolerated. Threatening children must not be tolerated, and all of the other community guidelines Quantum has broken. None of it should be tolerated. Justice must be served. A dragon never yields. So clearly this situation has taken a big toll on the Actman in this entire situation. Not only does he believe his channel's at risk, but obviously his family's at risk. His brother's been doxxed. If you know anything else about the situation, his mother...
Yeah, I got into a fist fight with Donald Trump Cucumber, remember that?
Was called and harassed by Quantum TV. So we're talking about a pretty serious situation here, so I want to go ahead and say that I wish the best to Actman. I don't believe that this will be the end of his channel. I'm at least holding out hope that he will be able to continue to make YouTube videos, because I know that, you know, generally I try to keep it pretty, I guess, official/businessy when I make these videos.
I know he got demonetized. I'll be talking about that tomorrow.
But I actually am genuinely a very big fan of the Actman's content. The idea that his content could be completely taken down and his channel deleted actually pretty much upsets me on a personal level. I really don't want to see that happen. Not only because of the precedent that this would set on YouTube, but as a fan of this guy, I don't want to see this happen. So with that being said though, thank you guys for watching. If you didn't...
It also sets that if YouTube just feels that you are not worth it for them, that I'm telling you, it's either that, like someone I'm hearing, there's a rumor that he was trying to cover his tracks. The Actman's, who the hell knows with the situation right now. Yeah. And maybe I'll go on TikTok. Dude, who the fuck knows, man? I mean, I'm also lucky enough, too. I have a large enough following, so, you know, I'm not a fucking Alex Jones psychopath, so I highly doubt that every single platform everywhere would fucking ban me. So I could bring a decent portion. I would still take a hit, but I could bring a decent portion to another platform. You know, it is what it is. Borderline cult. Which comments are these? Can I have a Carlos and Nikado in a face-off with Klux to see who's boss? I don't have any Nikado out on here, but I do have birds. What if Quantum TV actually worked for YouTube? They hired him to see you guys talk about him so they can get rid of guys on the platform. I don't think it goes that deep. That would be insane. But can you? Yes, you can get some farts and relax.
Try to relax your anus.
Jesus. I literally feel like this is the thing at like a fast food restaurant, and can I get a no, daddy, no? Yes.
No, daddy,
some
no.
farts, yes. A tickled.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Thank you. Oh my God! Everyone's anus is relaxed. We'll finish this up and then we'll watch the beardings
Enjoy,
video.
make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Facebook at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below, and until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about the Actman situation and signing out.
Birds. Pick it, birds. Lay turds. Alright, anyway, so the instant regret man. Yeah, don't do any fucking doxing. Gorgeous Horace. You're right. 100% right. Because what does it solve? It solves nothing, and if anything, it gives it, if nothing else, all right, fine, you don't want to listen to me? Think about it this way. You give Quantum TV more of an excuse to play the victim. Why would you want to do that then? Leave him the fuck alone, man. It'll work out. I assure you it'll work out. I don't have the video anymore.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and not my channel, but the Actman's channel is under attack. Now, I know a lot of people have been requesting the topic.
Oh, I gotta hear the reason why.
You know, to cover this particular topic to cover, and that is him versus another, in my opinion, the lunatic behavior of another YouTuber. But things have just gotten far worse for him, and I want to kind of extend my hand and my audience to try and help, to try and apply pressure to YouTube to reconsider this conversation.
Yeah, he's nuts, man. We watched that video.
Because banning him from the YouTube partnership program and demonetizing his channel seems totally bizarre. Totally, like when he initially tweeted about it, I thought, well, this obviously is a mistake.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I almost, I didn't think that I agree with the Quartering here. I was like, no, like, is he just like joking around and making this up? Actman, but I'm like, no, he doesn't need to do that. Like, he has a huge following, he gets millions of views a video. Like, that's a totally different circumstance. But Etika, I remember people thinking that Etika, again, different unfortunate circumstance, but Etika's just doing this for attention. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Etika gets like 50,000 concurrent, 30 to 50,000 fucking concurrent viewers a stream. He doesn't need attention. He has plenty. There's something wrong with the guy. Again, totally different circumstance, but you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
If you've been following the Actman, his particular saga, he essentially had another
Yes, me too, Mr. Wiggles.
YouTuber who goes by the name.
Dude, it's like, I don't know. It's like dystopian. Again, I'm very thankful I still have a Twitch partnership.
Of Quantum TV, who didn't like that.
Oh, Keemstar made a video. We're going to have to watch that too. We're going to have a Tickled TV marathon tonight.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Oh, I needed that first.
That he memed on a bad take that he had, essentially. It was like a hot take about Elden Ring. And this guy, Quantum TV, who, again, seems...
Hey, Mr. I looked for the other super chat, man. I didn't see it. The Discord link should be in the description. It should be popping up.
To have some...
Or if, Abby, could you get the Discord link if you're here? For the birds?
Real mental issues. Doxed him, or found out his personal information, and called his mother to tattle on him.
He's not wrong.
He did. I mean, like, the definition, okay, of targeted harassment between creators. And what happened was YouTube sided with the doxer. You know, and it's actually insane. And so before...
Wow, he actually showed me and defended me too? Wow.
Before we get through what's going on currently.
Not complaining.
It wasn't
Just
that long
surprised.
ago that he talked about the dark age of YouTube, just released on June 2nd, talking about how everything.
Yeah, I haven't heard him talk about his bigoted stuff yet. He hasn't made a video on this yet. Thank you, Abe. He hasn't made a video talking about the bit, so it's not like he's like, oh, I talked about it before. I don't know. I'm hearing a rumor that someone said that basically it was a YouTube employee who made a really bad decision, is now trying to cover their ass. Everyone's speculating right now, including me. It can't be a good reason. I think we could all agree on that. Can't be a good one. Bird breasts. Yep.
Thing was how YouTube had decided to go against him, even though he had a mountain of evidence, and it was just removed. Like, I don't know, a few minutes ago.
It makes zero sense.
For whatever.
I'm gonna have this probably start up an OnlyFans, because if they could get rid of the Ackman, they could definitely get rid of my old ass.
Reason. And you see here, the verdict on Quantum TV is in. It's a dark day for YouTube. New video drops tomorrow. The act attorney wins every case. So he had initially...
I love Keemstar's. Why is everyone mad at YouTube? Not this is bad. This bad. Me Keemstar, this bad. We're gonna watch that next. I just had a misspelling in my recent thumbnail like 2 days ago. But I just thought that was funny.
This is his statement. I can confirm that after conducting what they say was a thorough investigation, YouTube has found that Quantum TV is 100% innocent of all charges and they will take no action against him. By making this decision, YouTube is effectively saying that...
Do you think Jeremy has pants on? Or do you think like his balls are against like a leather seat right now? And, like if he gets up, you would hear... Oh, my taint was itching.
The abuse of the copyright ID...
I don't... That was your joke. I blame that on you. I just peed in my basement.
...and DMCA takedowns will never be punished, no matter how extensive. Copyright strikes are apparently a weapon anyone can use against other creators to threaten their channels and their livelihood. You will face no repercussions for committing perjury and filing fraudulent claims meant to harass others. They were unwilling to investigate anything.
The real Quantum.
There's not a current active YouTube link, even if the evidence had all been archived on the Wayback Machine. To me, this means you can break any and all of YouTube's community guideline rules as long as you delete the evidence before...
Why? Why am I going to fucking report him? Why? So my channel gets leave him the fuck alone. I'm not. I almost reported him the other day and I still didn't. I ain't reporting shit. Why? You get punished for reporting. This is proof.
Before they can investigate. YouTube has taken the stance that hate speech and wishing bad things on protected communities is perfectly fine as long as you delete the evidence. Their policies on, quote, external links is null and void. And you can link your audience to whatever hate speech you wish. Well, I don't know. The only strike I have on this channel is for linking to a Kotaku article. YouTube Quantum TV has objectively violated countless rules, guidelines, terms of service, and therefore needs to be removed from the platform permanently. There is no debate. There's only your complacence and inaction. He harassed other content creators on the platform for the last 4 years.
Dude, I don't know. Like I said, though, Joseph, it can't be a good reason. There has to be something sketchy that happened somewhere, and it's not good. There's no one that could look at the situation between the Actman and Quantum TV and see the things that Quantum TV has been confirmed to have said on multiple platforms that were linked to YouTube. And be like, yeah, no, definitely it was the Actman that was in the wrong. The only other thing I could think of, like I said, is someone saw all the tweets from the Actman back in the day And even though he apologized for them because they saw how many times he said stuff, maybe they judged it on that. That would probably be the most logical. I'm not saying that he should be punished. He did apologize. He did say it a bunch, bad shit a bunch of times. Maybe that was it. That's the only other thing I could think of.
Years, and will continue to do that until you do something about it. This is after, YouTube partner program writes,
Yeah, it's those
"Hi,
gamers.
Man, I understand the urgency and appreciate the patience while our specialist team is working through it, and they don't find anything." This guy is like, first of all, the DMCA abuse is ridiculous. And
I mean, he called his mom. Imagine someone calling your mother, which just the phone call in and of itself is teetering on fucking harassment. Doesn't matter if he was pleasant with her or not. I'm hyped for Modern Warfare 2. I'm looking forward to it. And you go through hell, you prove the guy is terrible and guilty of multiple things, and you end up getting punished for it. I've never seen anything like this.
And it's just the state of things on YouTube. This was on May 31st. So then the Act Man releases a video talking about everything. And last night, the Dark Age of YouTube was just taken down from YouTube. And it would appear that he has no other strikes. It was simply a warning.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Like, how did you go from warning to going to get your channel demonetized? Think how sketchy that is.
Now, they didn't say anything why it was taken down.
Camelot's video just got copyright striked? Oh, come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? Let me look. You gotta be fucking. This is surreal, dude. One hour ago. Let me look real quick. No, it's still up.
Camelot 331 here.
It's still up. It's still up.
And then to make things worse, and this is like every YouTuber's worst nightmare.
I just did
takes
check his Twitter.
So long to build up an audience. He writes, "My YouTube partner just reached out to me to inform me at some point I will be removed from YouTube partnership program and my channel will be completely demonetized. I'm going to continue working with my partner on this matter. All video plans will be put on hold. If you wish to share your feedback,
got a
which
claim.
I'm doing right now, on the thoughts
Who
of the matter,
claimed it,
please do it in
Camelot?
constructive and responsible ways." And many people thought that this is because of this Quantum TV guy. After having some time to think, I do not believe Quantum TV is behind the recent removal of my video and demonetization of other videos. Nobody deserves to be condemned under false charges, even
other people.
Quantum. I stand.
Deontay, I think some other people said that too. He named employees, I guess. But they said sexual content. What Sup, Rich? After seeing that damn near anyone in the million sub range can be taken out by this psycho, I really think your channel could be at risk too, with you being on one of his main. Then fuck it, then I go to Twitch. I got a Twitch partnership. Fuck him. I'm not hiding from him. I've met 1 billion of you on this platform, Quantum. I'm still here. Fuck you. You want to get... I'll go to, like I said, I'll go to a different platform. I just be careful because I've been supporting you since the jump, and I hate to see you go out over BS like this. What do you want me to do? I talked about it. There's nothing I could do now.
and by every other accusation I've levied against him, and firmly believe he
What am I going to do? Delete all my videos? Tank myself in the algorithm because I reported on an asshole being an asshole? Didn't slander anything. None of my videos are taken down. It was all based on fucking fact. What are they going to do?
he needs to be removed from the platform. Although I risked my channel and my life's work of the last 7 years by saying this, it is not Quantum that is the problem. There is severe corruption happening at YouTube. That is my firm belief. I could not live with myself if I did not speak truth on the matter. This is a gut feeling I have. My brother was doxxed during all of this and harassed by a mysterious phone number claiming to be Quantum, but it wasn't him. I continue to put my family in jeopardy by fighting for the justice that I believe in, and I cannot do that anymore. Today I will post what may likely be my last video on YouTube before I am removed. Whether I am banned or not, I must take a break from YouTube. I have had time to reevaluate my priorities in life and have spent 7 years working on the Act Man. I think it's time I worked on Kelly and Kelly's family.
He already has pulled the race card. That was another reason what brought me up to that hot take of mine, which people are not happy with. YouTube may have been like, oh, fuck. You know what he's going to do. And from their point of view, I hate to say it, but I kind of don't blame him. Because you know what advertisers, anything with to do with that, they would run for the fucking hills. So it was like, we're just going to, didn't see nothing. Who is little Jimmy telling Quantum TV to jerk off the TV settings? Honestly, people telling you to back down don't understand. There is no backing down from a bully. And the thing is that I'm going to have to deal with this again. Do you think he's the last psychopath that's going to be on this platform? I make jokes. I'm a commentator. That's what I do. You may not find me funny, but that's how I make my living. What do comedians do? They make comedy out of other people's fucking stupidity. That's literally what comedians do. They talk about other people. Not allowed to talk about other people? Then I guess that, again, this is why I lost my shit with the Will Smith slap. People are okay with comedy. People's egos are more important than free speech. That's where we're going to. Oh my God, if iDubbbz made a content cop on Quantum, it would be a fucking beautiful thing. There's also a strange info SOG discovered about URL, some ordinary gamers. Just a straight Christian black woman to speak against Quantum TV. P.S. I volunteer as tribute. Dude. Yeah, like that was the thing. And he said, oh, he's making fun of. That's probably why that video got demonetized. He probably, again, I don't know. Again, speculation. Again, alleged. I guarantee you Quantum where his cronies cried that I was attacking his religion, even though I factually fucking wasn't. And his sex, like, really, dude, are you really going with, you're heterophobic? Yes, that's exactly what he was going with. Thank you very much, William S. Since you started watching during COVID. Thank you. And I honestly think, and I hate to say it, I know it was a selfish call, but I think the reason why is because I haven't reported him. I haven't flagged him. I haven't flagged a single. I was tempted to. I almost did it live on stream, but I didn't do it. Haven't flagged a single. And I'm glad I didn't, because you know what? YouTube basically said, as of now anyway, until something comes out, which I'm sure it will, reporting on shit like this will get you punished. Maybe, anyway. You know?
I hope there is a channel to come back to, but if there isn't, at the very least, I will have had the chance to say goodbye. Please carry the torch of the revolution in my absence. Continue fighting for a better YouTube. Copyright abuse must not be tolerated. Hate speech must not be tolerated. Threatening, we don't agree on.
Holy shit, my video on Quantum TV is almost at 125,000 views.
Hate speech is a thing, but whatever.
YouTube is a weird beast, man. Really enjoy your content. Been a huge fan before the Xbox One. Jesus Christ, you've been around since like 2012, 2013 then.
I still stand with him.
Susha. I know your name, too.
We've had some very kind conversations in DMs. He alluded to the fact that, we may not, our audiences may not match up. He seems to do really nice long-form content. I don't know why that wouldn't be the case. Maybe he's like more left-leaning. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me.
Yes, it does. You said you wanted to take me down because you said I was a communist scum or something along those lines. Tony, it doesn't matter to me, except if you hurt my feelings, then I'll try to destroy you.
With somebody's political opinions.
Kind of reminds me of somebody, just not as aggressive.
This person works extraordinarily hard on their videos, and clearly has a massive audience with views. Most of his videos averaging about 1 million views. The idea that he would be removed from YouTube is absolutely absurd to me. I don't even understand how this would even come about.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's true.
And I'm going to obviously tweet at Team YouTube politely and ask them to review this. Again, screaming at them, calling them names doesn't do anything. He said, I don't know if the channel will be mysteriously taken down in the near future, but if it does, it's been an honor. I want to make it clear that I'm not at war with YouTube. I'm deeply frustrated, however. If YouTube believes my videos violated the guidelines, there are full rights to take it down. We're in communications and hope we could get a solution. I don't understand on what.
Don't. You know what? Don't do that. Don't. YouTube knows the situation, Jove. I'm going to deter people from doing that. Do not fucking do that. Don't. If anything, that would hurt me in the end. Don't do it. They know the situation. Let it be handled now. I'll make videos on it, but don't. Just let me barp. Let me barp. I've had too much weed. Fuck you.
On what grounds this dude's channel would be subject to being removed? You see this video? World at War is actually a masterpiece. It looks like this video. He seems to be getting mass flagged.
Yeah, he's exactly it. That's exactly what it is.
I think.
And someone at YouTube, for whatever fucking reason, is siding with the flags. That's the banger. That's where we need to find out the mystery, and I'm sure we will. My love could be becoming a member and now supporting you since the days of reporting how bad the Xbox One is as originally then something happens. Back, it was 2013, summer. Yeah, I hope it changes too. I'm just glad I have other avenues in case something else happens.
That's, that video is flagged with 1.5 million views.
It's always a great.
This video seems fine. But, it's really bizarre.
Which is funny because that's the video that initially started the roasting.
Like, this has to be a mistake.
Thank you very much, S. Miller. I appreciate it. Genuinely.
Like, YouTube, you have to fix this.
Like, yeah, if they don't fix it, I'm telling you, this is going to be the seed that is planted for the next gigantic apocalypse. I'm telling you, man, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when Quantum is going to go full QAnon again.
I've seen this before where channels use a lot of, like, for example, if they have a static background and they talk about, it's a different show, for example, every time, but they have a static background. Or like,
dude, you have no idea. This will be like an apocalypse like you've never seen before. Nothing. Support people that you want to support, and that's it. You could spread the word. But mass flagging and downvoting, all it does is make it seem like I'm telling you to, what is it called, dogpiling, I think they call it, and that does nothing. All that would was make me seem like a quote-unquote bully. It's not worth it.
Like VTubers, for example. they have like a static background, right? Or sometimes. And YouTube will say that, oh, this content is all too similar, so we're going to demonetize your channel. And then they always fix that, though. They always fix that. They don't turn around and ban him. This guy's channel is 100% above board. You know, he's happy. I will tell him privately, but I will say this publicly.
Who wants to place bets he doesn't mention a single thing about the homophobic stuff that Quantum TV has been confirmed to say? Who wants to place bets that he doesn't? We're already 70% of the way through the video. He hasn't said a thing yet, has he? Did you buy his coffee?
I'm happy to connect him with my lawyer who deals with YouTube all the time. You may know him. He is a half Asian super lawyer who goes by the name Bill.
He is a half Asian super lawyer? What does that even fucking mean?
Richmond. You may know him from Steven Crowder. You may know him from Fighting YouTube. Again, he has connection to YouTube. I will.
Yep, and this is why I wanted to like go give Twitch a kiss when I went to my channel the other day live on stream and saw I'm still a partner there. I thought about this.
Make, a connection if...
And I'll upload to Rumble and stuff like that too.
The Act Man wants. I don't like to see that he seems to be giving up. He seems to be overwhelmed. He seems to be,
because he's gone to every avenue, even having meetings with YouTube, and they said, yeah, oh, wow, you're calling out someone terrible? Yeah, let's destroy your career. What do you want him to do? Have a party? Yeah, he has Twitch, too. Ackman will be fine, and I'm sure this will get resolved, but I would just love to know where the breakdown was and why the breakdown occurred. That is going to be the... Like, I'm sure everything will work out with the Ackman, but the in-between part is where the meat and potatoes are, and I want to see how juicy the meat is. That was an awful fucking line, I told you. Sorry. Half Asian super lawyer. Like, what does that even mean?
I totally understand it. Like, YouTube says they care about the mental health of their viewers and their creators. But, like, this stuff is completely unacceptable. It makes zero sense. Like, in what world are you justifying banning this guy? There's nothing on his channel that appears to be violative of...
Where are we at right now? We are at 10 minutes. He has not once mentioned the horrible shit that Quantum TV said. Let's continue. I know it's trending hard on Twitter. YouTube has to come make a statement about this, or else I'm going to be selling my ass in the street. That's what the lawyer calls himself? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, that's what the lawyer calls himself. My apologies. Oh, man, those burps are great.
Of any kind of any kind of content that would be forbidden off YouTube. It does not seem that there's any content that is repetitive or anything like that. This seems to be...
He still hasn't said anything.
Reactionary to perhaps a video that somebody at YouTube didn't like. Somebody at YouTube took personally. That's not what this is supposed to be. Now, I don't have a YouTube partner.
That's what I'm thinking is another more logical take, too. Is that someone saw his tweets from a while back. Maybe he didn't even know that he apologized and said, yeah, fuck this guy. And it's not that I'm saying I want to see that for the Ackman. I'm just trying to cover all bases and think of everything, Rich won't say anything because if he did, his audience would side with Quantum. My audience would side with Quantum? Okay. No, he's making a statement right now. Oh, we could watch that. Okay. I can go to Twitch. Let's take a gander here. Did I say gander
Me
again? Yes, I
gustan los
did.
panes que sean de agua.
What
La
is going
fruta, a
on?
mí me gusta las aguas.
Okay. Where is the Act Man at? What is his name on Twitter? What is his name on Twitter? Oh, he's not really streaming. The acting male? Or are you just fucking with me? Oh, no, he's live. You ain't playing. All right, we can check that out. We'll go back to the beardening later. God, it's only 8:30. There is a change.org petition. Let me look this up. Change.org. Let me look up Quantum TV. You gotta be kidding me. TV. Why is it not finding anything? No, I don't see anything. Oh, wait, here it is. Someone got rid of it, though. It's gone. Oh, no, I know here it is. Quantum TV. I gotta read that over before I link it. Quantum TV's last video is 16,000 views. Gee, man, that view ratio is so view to comment ratio is so strange. Sounds like it's from Castlevania, is it? Where's my drink? Discussing the Quantum TV case. I'm interested to see what he has to say. Wait, no.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
That's from Ace Attorney. I've never played Ace Attorney. What kind of game is it? I know, obviously, it's not. It's like a... Oh, that's him putting an ad up. It's a visual novel. It's what I thought. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to let him talk. Radio Rays. I'll get you a picture of the bird after I stream. Naked. You have to see this picture I have of myself. Look how they massacred my boy. We're waiting to watch Act Man put a bird on my chest. Apocalypse 2.0. Feel like Apocalypse 10.0. Are you kidding? We've already had I think 5 or 6. Why are his numbers going down to nothing? Are you you actually coming on? Dude, imagine we find out this is just an employee trying to cover their ass that they would ruin a YouTuber. Holy shit. Yeah, I played some Bloodborne. I've actually played more of it now. I've been playing some Sekiro too. I like it, man. There's so many fucking games. His channel ruined. I don't even know what it is. It'd be interesting to see what he has to say. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm waiting for like a PlayStation conference right now. There's a rumor that one of Quantum's mods is a YouTube employee. Could you fucking imagine? Could you fucking imagine?
I want to point out that if you look there, no reason was given for why this happened. Similar to Quantum, this form was filed out improperly, it seems. It would seem that that is the case.
Yeah,
I just wanted to point that out.
You take away someone's livelihood, you got to give a fucking reason. That's interesting. And Babil, that would make sense, because how could it get... That's like, I know this is all speculation. Every single fucking thing I say is speculation, but how could it get this far? How could it get this far without there being someone inside? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any logical fucking sense. His Twitch account is the acting male. Yes, and aren't they bankrupt or going into Chapter 11? Birds and men, birds. Yeah, they're going into Chapter 11. Wow. I am so shocked. Tommy said I was crazy. I needed help. They called Pat and Ian pieces of shit, right? Kind of notice how you ever notice how all these people that call us bad people end up actually being the ones that are bad people? You know what I mean? It's a coincidence here. Dude, it needs a fucking movie. Burp again. Anonymous. You're his buddy, right? So, how about this? You're his pal. Tell him that he could come on here, we could have an interview, and he could explain away how every single person that has verified that he has said on his own social media platforms. You didn't think I caught you here, did I? I did. Tell him he could come on here and discuss it. I'm right here. Anytime. Tell him the offer is here. I know you are like his fucking lapdog. You tell him everything. Tell him to come on. I am more than willing. Let me know what he says. Why would you time him out?
Okay,
Why do
don't remember
people?
this part
I
from
sort no more second chances with that. If I find out who
Damn
fucking
it,
timed him out, you're getting banned.
Sorry. I'm fucking it all up. Oh well.
Why would you ban someone like? Well, if I was the act man, I would be doing the same fucking thing. I'm not going to put, what am I going to do? Put content up on YouTube for a I would go to a different platform until it gets fixed. Well, if they keep him on the platform, it's going to destroy YouTube. That's for shit sure. And it's not even because of us. He's going to lose his fucking mind again because he's mentally unstable, say something insane. A major publication is going to pick it up, and it's going to cause advertisers to leave in droves. It was Flashback Turtle. Hate doing it, but I gotta stop with everyone like instantly banning. Where is he? I'm not seeing him. Yeah, well, we got to stop that, so... No more of that shit. But why would you want to help out a guy who, in the end, is going to end up killing your revenue due to another apocalypse and doesn't get as much viewership? It doesn't make any sense from a financial perspective. I don't know. That doesn't wash with me. What's the harm in hearing Quantum Out TV? An interview with Rich and Carlos would be, yeah. Come on it. Dude, if you think that all of this stuff is you're just being wrongfully accused, explain yourself then. Please. Explain yourself. Do I have spread your yes?
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying, man. And I know some of my stuff pissed off people that I said, but people are also pissed off at me and considered me a traitor to America because I also thought George Floyd was murdered. I don't win either way. I just fucking tell it like it is. And yes, before everyone cries about that, I've seen the entire video from beginning to end on police activity to see exactly what happened to George Floyd. George Floyd, excuse me. Yes, traitor to America. OneAngryGamer.net, which is now being sold for $5 in a free Subway coupon. Yo, he put up a pin. I forgot to make a video on that, man. Yo, he put up a tweet saying, if anyone wants to buy one, yeah, who the fuck wants to buy that from you? Yeah, pay me to take it. Fuck you. Next time Tam shouldn't bite the hand that feeds him, could just accept YouTube verdict and move on. The act man? It's all on him for not leaving well enough alone. How? you realize how when insane fucking conspiracy theorists like him stay on the platform, he was pushing like the same extreme level shit, maybe even further right than like Alex Jones was. Like, because there was a random like fucking extremist who had like 2 subscribers, his video got a little bit of traction, that put up like some anti-Semitism video, and there were ads on it, because back then you could just have a pulse and get ads on your video. There was an adpocalypse. Leaving that guy alone, and plus he's a public figure. What is there to leave alone? No one was saying to attack him. People were giving opinions. I always use him as an example. He's a big influence of mine. But Howard Stern, I don't know why people get annoyed when I bring him up, but he's a perfect example, so fuck off. He talks about the same people. He talks about O.J. Simpson is the first example I could think of. So it was the last time I was listening in the car, he was talking about him. Talks about him all the time. Is he bullying him because he's a public figure? Like, if you don't want the public to talk about you, don't be a public figure. You can't have the perks of being a public figure without the downsides. Every job has a downside. If you don't want it that way, if you want the best of both worlds, then find the fantasy planet to live on, and I'll move right in next to you. It's only a matter of time till a news site's write a story about the act. Oh, yeah, and I'm telling you, brace for impact. Thank God over half of my revenue comes from streaming now.
I put on a bit more slow-mo. Also made it followers only for 10 minutes. Yeah.
Breaking news, the Act-Man is completely naked right now. That's why we're not seeing him.
That's an interesting detail. Quite unprecedented, at least in my career. I have a pretty good history of monetization and never got.
Wait, did YouTube just recommend? I love how YouTube. You know how I know what a video of mine is doing well? Because YouTube recommends my own videos to me. Hey, this guy named Review Tech USA uploaded a video. You should check it out. Well, thanks, YouTube. All right. Let's watch Charlie's video, then we'll come back to this man here. The acting male, as he calls himself. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Critical. I was plucking hairs off my nipples. Sad. Hey, it's a sad day for YouTube. I've done the wrong account.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with Philips Sonicare technology, it's easy to always get brushing right.
Yeah, what is mass flagging him going to do? What is downvoting his videos going to do? Leave him alone. All it does is lets him play the victim, and it doesn't solve anything. It just makes everyone, including me, seem like a Neanderthal. It'll work out. I am going to be a very squeaky wheel until I get greased. That doesn't sound right, but you get what I'm saying.
Phillips.
I know I'm tardy to the party with this subject, and I'm sure you've...
Oh, wait. Dude, we know what happened? Wait, hold on. We finished the video? Do we finish? We have to make sure first. I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place. Did the quartering finish? Did he say anything about the crazy shit? I don't think he did. We'll have to finish it first because I have to verify. Where is it? Right here.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering,
like
and
right here.
Not my channel, but the
10 minutes.
Health of their viewers and their creators.
Today. Okay.
But like this stuff is completely unacceptable. It makes zero sense. Like in
watch
Keemstar's
first.
Are you justifying banning this guy? There's nothing on his channel that appears to be violative of any kind of
Jeremy, what did he say, Quantum TV? Why are you skirting that? That's a real important part of this on multiple occasions. What did he say? I don't know why the fuck it's in light mode. Is this? Oh, it's RTU streams. That's why. All right, next video I'll go over to the other one. We're almost done here.
Any kind of content that would be forbidden off YouTube. It does not seem that there's any content that, you know, is repetitive or anything like that.
You would think it would have been like one of the first things that he would bring up too is how awful of a guy it's been proven that Quantum TV is. He's not defending Quantum TV, no. He's not. He's standing up for the Act Man, but in the most please buy my coffee, you bigots way possible. That is how he's doing it.
This seems to be reactionary to perhaps a video that somebody at YouTube didn't like.
God, he is dancing around what he should be talking about. Man, he is like a ballerina.
Somebody,
imagine him in a tutu.
At YouTube, you know, took personally. That
you just ratioed YouTube on their pride tweet. Did you?
That's not what this is supposed to.
Yeah, they're not really showing a lot of support for the Pride Month right now, in case they didn't realize by their actions. Like, not only is this a fuck up, they fucked up with a very bigoted person during Pride Month. They sided with a bigot during Pride Month. Like, you couldn't, this was like a nuclear level of failure.
To be. Now, I don't have a YouTube partner, which is ridiculous because the amount of money I must make them every year. But he does. I do know people inside of YouTube, in which I will immediately after this video send them, you know, WTF and see if there's something I can help with.
WTF? Oh my God! Like, what just happened? Like, oh my God, my name is Jeremy Hambley. They also know me as the Quartering. And I'm like, so what happened with the Act Man? Oh, WTF. Like, OMG.
But if you want to help, I think just encouraging the Act Man.
It's going to bite him in the ass if it's along those lines, Eric. I've talked about that before. Please grease me, daddy. Ooey, 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 ooey. No, I don't want to grease you.
To know that we have this community has his back and that we will fight to make sure that his channel is preserved. I don't want him to give up.
He seems about as genuine as a fart coming out of my ass.
I don't want him to be discouraged. And then maybe the Act Man and I can have a conversation, you know, about alt tech. We can talk about getting his videos up on Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute. I'm happy to help him do all of that if he doesn't have time. I'm happy to help him get up on, you know, a Rumble.
Try to relax
BitChute,
your anus.
Odyssey.
Try to relax your anus.
Who else is there? Rumble, BitChute, Odyssey. These are the three main ones. He needs to insulate himself. Now, the reality is, a channel of his size...
Dude, if it gets to a major publication, what happened? Yes, there's going to be a tsunami of adpocalypse like that we've never seen before. Especially with how hard they dropped the ball, to the degree they dropped the ball. And don't tell me, oh, it's on other... First off, he linked to the hateful tweets. He had that Twitter directly on his YouTube and About Me. So that's part of the TOS. You can't link to hateful shit. Having a link to your platform where you're talking about having gay people fucking killed or the LGBTQ community killed, that I think that falls under violating TOS. But I'm telling you, bro, if a major publication gets a hold of the fact that YouTube not only didn't do something, but sided with the guy who said that stuff during Pride Month, oh my God, you have no idea.
This is his living, and he's not going to be able to duplicate that on alt tech. But Also, if he has some sort of, if you're a viewer of his and he has like a Patreon or a subscribe star or something like that, please consider backing him, because his videos add a ton of value to YouTube. And, you know, if he gets demonetized, maybe we can at least, you know, keep his bills paid. I don't know him personally, but I'm willing to fight for him and to stand with him against this unjust decision by YouTube. YouTube's got to...
God, it sounds like he had the same fucking PR person that works for a politician
Fix
right
this.
for him. Yeah, that was no. What it? Oh, look, he didn't talk about the fact that Quantum TV is a giant bigot, and that's how we got here. It's almost like, wait for it, he didn't want to talk about this at all, but he knew because of the fever pitch that it reached that it would be obvious that he should have talked about this. So he's like, oh, wow, yeah, this is bad. So this guy, so did he even mention Quantum TV? I think he did, but barely. Not enough. That was the most, I had to make a video because I'd seen terrible video ever. Let's go to Drama Alert now. That's exactly what that video was. Oh, Jeremy, you don't disappoint.
If you shop on...
Oh, wait. I'm tired of the light mode too. Let me go over to, hey, what's up, guys? This is Critical. Hey, what up, guys? This is Jeremy from the Beardening. He's on webcam now. Jesus Christ. I'm like... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, butt cheeks. All right, let's go. There is his chair. Okay, so we'll leave that running. Let's go to,
All right.
no, run.
But I also want to say, so even despite that video, like, it's not all doom and gloom, you know? I'm very confident that things will be made right and that justice will be served in the end. As for how long that takes, I know it's going to be like probably a relatively slow process. Why don't I fix my lighting a bit? But I think things are being done, and what I do want to say is there are a lot of great people that work at YouTube, and I say that based on the personal experiences I've had with a couple of them in particular. I want to make it very clear that I love the platform, and, you know, it's given me meaning in life. Not that I didn't have meaning in my life,
okay.
but like
Not
a
my
real
favorite.
goal, purpose, drive, and point of passion. So, you know, at the very least, I can always stream on Twitch. I mean, Jesus, 8,000 viewers. You guys are crazy. Also, thanks for all the donations and everything. You don't have to do that, but I do very much appreciate it. I'm not going to be, like, in trouble financially or anything. You know, my rent's not terribly expensive, and I'm good at saving money. So there, I mean, there's still a lot of good things, and like I said, I think from this point, this is the lowest point, and I've kind of
Yeah, and you're still a partner on Twitch, man. It's not like, that's the thing. That's what I would do. Just steer course.
Emotions, and right now I'm just trying to, like, talk responsibly about the situation and just try to give more context and let people know how I'm feeling. It's weird though that, because like I just can't shake this feeling that like doing this stream right now might be dangerous. It like might cause something else to happen to the channel. You know, who knows what's going to happen when I wake up tomorrow or the day after, if it's going to be there or not. I don't know, but that shit does, you know.
Yep, pretty much.
7 years into something. You put 7 years into building something, a business, and to just like the axe comes down out of nowhere. And yeah, that's crazy shit.
Legal Eagle.
So
write
scaring me
that down.
from talking to you guys right now. Oh. I hope Coco's not bleeding. But yeah, I don't know what more to say about it. I hope nothing else happens. I hope all the investigations are reopened and a thorough investigation into Quantum TV is conducted, and I hope that a thorough investigation into how we got to this situation is also conducted by you.
That's the most important part. I'm sure this will get turned around with him. I'm not even saying that. I'm sure it will. But how the fuck did this happen? Who was trying to cover for whose ass? Who knew somebody? You know, it just doesn't make sense. It can't just be that his channel's reinstated, his videos are re-uploaded and remonetized. How the fuck did someone fail this hard to let it get here? That's what really needs to be found out.
And shortly after I found out that he filed one against me, so I had my statement taken by someone at YouTube, and I told them the situation over the course of like 45 minutes. And then I got the first email back from YouTube basically saying like, yep, we reviewed, you know, some of the stuff. I sent them, I don't know, maybe 10 videos and some screenshots, a very small sample of things. And, you know, just kind of hope that they would be able to pick up the tracks. So after the first investigation, they said, yeah, no, nothing's wrong. Everything's A-okay. No community guideline strikes for him. And I was like, okay, well, check again. Disagree. Press X to doubt.
I hear you,
Angel
Philosophy.
For 1 second. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave no misinterpretation. I'm going to compile a massive document with links.
I'm gonna look into legal
to video feeds, to downloaded videos that he later deleted, to screenshots of community posts. What's the X? What's the X? God damn it. Oh man. See, even just seeing an X in the chat, I'm like, is this anxiety to be worried about that? I'm worried something else is just gonna happen at any moment. And I'm just gonna be blindsided by it. Oh man. Maybe this stream wasn't the best idea. Oh, I said press X. Yeah, wait. Yeah, press X to doubt. Oh god. So I compiled a really big document.
I don't know. Because the problem is
50 video links. I linked like all 5 of Quantum's Elden Ring videos.
It's not about the talent behind the company, as if they have the funds to use the resources you would need to have a YouTube rival would be astronomical.
It contains stuff from the Review Tech USA for the harassment to mischief. It had, I think, some video feed of like posts on his Facebook and Twitter, and just all kinds of evidence that you've seen in both videos. And it contained the copyright stuff. And again, I was hoping that they would be able to investigate the copyright matters. Like there should be a history or a record of the disputes that a content creator has been involved with. And I think somebody should look over something like that.
And if there isn't, this should change that.
Person been involved in copyright disputes with other content creators. How many other content creators have they been? Of the YouTubers that have been in disputes with Quantum, how many of those YouTubers have other copyright disputes? So you can kind of narrow down, is this and come to a conclusion, is this a person that is routinely involved in copyright drama, I'll call it? And if so, that's like a warning sign that maybe this person is abusing the copyright system. And you know, oh, Charlie uploaded a video and Hassan's talking about it. I'll have to check those out. I really need to go on a walk soon. Whew. So that was the second investigation. And, well, actually, why don't I can check my emails, but I won't show them. Just because there might be sensitive information.
All right, so let's watch Charlie's video. Actually, no, we'll watch Keemstar's first. Watch Keemstar's first. We'll watch it here, whatever.
There are 4 tools. On their own, they're dangerous.
No, Cadmus. No. He would brag about it instantly. He's too much of a narcissist. Yes. Crucial Black, you're 100% correct. There's no... Twitch is mostly about streaming. There is no valid YouTube competitor.
What is up, Trauma Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's go right into the news!
Thank you very
Corruption
much,
at
Juice
YouTube?
too.
I don't know, guys. This is insane. Like, conspiracy theories flying everywhere over this Quantum TV versus Agman. This is insane. You're not going to believe this one. But speaking about YouTube getting some heat, also Mr. Beast and Elon Musk team up to criticize YouTube as well. A TikToker is being sued by Starbucks, and I think Starbucks has a case. Gideon got kicked out of the UK for messing with the Queen. We broke this story here a couple weeks ago. I told you Austin McBroom versus Gibb, a Nissan Gibb at the Staples Center. I told you this yesterday. It was officially announced. Also, one of Jake Paul's sparring partners.
Jake Paul looks like a giant douche. I mean, I know he is, but Jesus Christ. Why is he dressed like an enemy from Double Dragon?
Came out and just blasted him for all kinds of things. Apparently somebody on the team called him an N-word. We got all this news and much, much more, so buckle up if you're new here. Subscribe, those notifications on, because you know as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop. For our very first story, Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, who was in the process of buying Twitter, but I don't think he's going to buy Twitter anymore because of complications. Now people are saying, just buy YouTube, Elon. That's right. Yesterday, buy YouTube.
Yeah, because that would solve absolutely nothing. Do you think he'd really trade? That's the thing with all these platforms. I am going to look into other ones, like I said before, but if they can become successful enough, they're going to have to play ball like the same way like YouTube does. Just the reality of it.
YouTube was trending all over Twitter. People were telling Elon Musk to buy YouTube because Elon Musk fired out a tweet saying this: YouTube seems to be non-stop scam ads. He followed up with this meme: YouTube, when someone swears. YouTube, when there are obvious scam ads all over the site. Sleeping. Now listen, we talked about these scam ads all over YouTube non-stop. They're always mimicking Mr. Beast. In fact, Mr. Beast responds to Elon saying, I have gotten fake ads of me giving away money at least 1,000 times.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I may actually report on this too. What the hell?
And I feel bad for the hundreds of thousands of people that have been scammed. I've been screaming at them, talking about YouTube forever to try to figure this out. Yeah, guys, this Mr. Beast scam ads here on YouTube happen so...
But remember, the Act Man has been demonetized from YouTube.
So often, some of you are probably going to get some of those on this video, unless YouTube demonetizes me because of the next story. That's right, we're going to have to criticize YouTube in a major way. This is unbelievable. Now, there's a lot to unpack here. I won't be able to tell you everything because we just don't have time for that. But here is the backstory. There is a small YouTuber by the name of Quantum TV.
I am thoroughly tickled.
He just looks like such a douche in that picture. Like, that picture, I've never seen a picture encapsulate a man more than that. Like, it's just perfect for him.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Please don't. Yes, he does. He does. He has a lot of stickers. He's going down. He's going to have a Sonichu up there next.
Reviews on TVs and video games. He did a bad review on a video game.
Frank
and
the
someone
Fanatic, thank you for
criticized him.
becoming a
He
member.
didn't like it, so he filed a copyright claim on the small YouTuber. Obviously, filing false copyright claims to take down criticism is bad, especially when his whole job is to review stuff. Like, he criticizes stuff. So this guy, Quantum TV, has been getting a lot of heat.
Yeah, he's missing the part where he told people to kill themselves, and then people linked me a whole bunch of his tweets, which were tweets, not screen caps, of him saying that the LGBTQ community should be Pulse nightclubbed and all that fun stuff.
Another YouTuber known as the Ackman uploaded a big expose video that went viral a month ago, calling out Quantum TV for his copyright abuse on YouTube. Now, in this 30-minute viral video, Ackman shows a lot of the other bad stuff that Quantum TV was doing. And he makes the argument that Quantum TV, because he abused copyright and he's doing all this other bad stuff, he should be banned on YouTube. And Ackman says in this viral video that he's going to talk to YouTube and make sure that Quantum TV gets banned. Couple weeks passes and YouTube doesn't take action on Quantum TV. So Ackman uploads another video. That's right, on June 2nd, Ackman came out with another video, but this time he criticized
Why is he Ackman? Ackman.
YouTube for not taking action on Quantum TV. You know, in this video, he's playing like clips from YouTube employees explaining what the terms of service and what the policy is and saying, okay, that's the rules. He broke the rules. Why are you not taking action on Quantum TV? Now, this second video that Ackman uploads starts going viral too. And YouTube responds. YouTube finally takes action. But not on Quantum TV. No, they banned Ackman's video.
It's insane. His enthusiasm should be genuine here.
They banned Ackman's video. And in the game of strike, not demonetized, not age-gated, a strike. A strike. Hopefully you're all following around, all right? He criticizes YouTube for not enforcing policy. YouTube responds by giving him a strike. By him a strike to remove the video. Remove the criticism.
Yes. He loves taking credit for things.
The irony in this story is insane. The fans that don't really understand how YouTube works, they start blaming Quantum TV. They're saying, oh, well, Quantum TV is the one that's like flagging Ackman's videos. No, not when a video has millions of views by a verified YouTuber with a partner manager. Now, at that stage, nobody can flag your video and it just magically goes down. Like, YouTube has to make a decision. So Ackman responds and he says, I don't believe Quantum TV is behind my recent video going down. But he also goes on to say that he feels like there's like some type of corruption happening at YouTube. After that statement, YouTube apparently reacts again, because Ackman TV is now claiming that his YouTube partner manager reached out to him to inform him at some point he'll be removed from the YouTube partner program. His channel will be completely demonetized. Why would YouTube do this? You're YouTube. You're actually saying to all of us YouTubers, if you criticize YouTube, we're going to demonetize your entire channel. What? That is so bad for YouTube. Do you understand how bad that makes YouTube look? Like, this is awful. This is not good. Also in the news, there's a clip of a Twitch streamer, a female, breaking a watermelon with her legs that I was about to show you. And
okay, I don't care. Yeah, it's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. Anyway, I'm going to go fuck with that TV more. I've been using Steam Deck. And I'm going to just burp like a disgusting asshole. been a hell of a day, a hell of a stream. These are hell of a birds. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with more content. I already got it. Have a good one.